Williams is out there with Brooks. And it's Rogers in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg Anthony for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Part of a growing trend in this NBA, giving his team length in the backcourt.
Yeah, 6'6" with a 6'11" wingspan. He can see over the top of the defense. He helps you on the glass, and he can switch onto front court players defensively. That's what teams are looking for nowadays.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
And this Thunder team in desperate need of a veteran. Someone on their way out that can still be productive and provide some leadership for the young guys.
Here's Newman. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Brooks. Good, nice job down low. So now, how does Oklahoma City, Greg, get back into the mix in the Western Conference?
Kevin, it's going to be tough. Just so much inexperience on the roster right now. Keeping the core here, yeah, but experienced players to fill out that roster.
Here's Adams. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Newman. Kick out to Adams. No one near him. Offensive rebound. Leonard against Jordan. Clock at 6. Here's Newman. It's rebounded by Jordan.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's Brooks. Stolen by Thomas. Pass to Newman. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Newman's got his second bucket.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here's Thomas. Inside. Here's Jordan. And it's sent back by Leonard. Williams against Thomas. Here's Newman. He goes up again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
He misses the free throw.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Second free throw, no good. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Leonard. Down low. Here's Adams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Williams passes to Thomas. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Newman. Brooks covering. Leonard with a screen on Brooks. Fades away. Misses off the left iron.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Jordan. Offensive rebound. Thomas. Missed inside. Memphis trailing here. Adams outside. Memphis moving that ball around.
Oklahoma City's top. Williams. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Newman. Brooks covering. Leonard with no one around. Offline with his three.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
On the wing, Williams. Outside Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Brooks, that's a two-pointer. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Adams, the pass to Newman. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Over Jordan. From outside the arc, Thomas, good. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Brooks. It doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Thomas against Williams. To the left wing. Passes it to Newman. And stolen by Williams. Brooks outside. The jump hook. Brooks can't get that one to fall. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Thomas with the ball. Outside Leonard. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Leonard. And stolen by Jordan. Thomas against Williams. Feeds it to Brooks. Over Adams. And it's Brooks that time on the assist from Williams. And it's 7 points for Brooks.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And so here's Memphis. Lee outside. They set the pick. The pass to Leonard. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Blue. Here's Bailey. In the corner, it's Lynn. 5 on the clock. Drops in the tray. Bailey changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
That free throw missing. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job of drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Here's Bailey. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Adams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's blocked. They recover it. Leonard gets to Adams. Back to Leonard. The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Left side, Adams. Pass to Leonard. Back to Adams. Shoots over Jennings. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Lynn. Here's Renfro. Passes to Bailey. There's the triple. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Well, let's see how they play the clock.
Adams finds Lee. There's a screen. Kicks it out to Leonard. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Fires from deep. That one's no good. 0-1 to begin the game. Lynn with the steal. Now the pass to Bailey. Baseline J on the way. That one falls. Bailey's got 5 now.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Thunder lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Thunder. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Thomas. Lee against Brooks. Good D by Jordan.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
For the Thunder, a pairing up front, Baisley and Holmgren. Brooks is out there with Williams, and it's Rogers in at the 3 slot. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team to continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And he makes the first. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Newman. They set the pick. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And it's Brooks at the elbow. Thomas passes to Rogers. Back to Thomas. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. There's the dish to Thomas. And it's blocked by Jordan. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Rogers passes to Thomas. Brooks kicks to Thomas. It's tipped. Thomas against Williams. Outside Thomas. Excellent D from Thomas.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Jordan deciding where to go with it. Thomas up top. Kicks to Brooks. 6 on the shot clock. And then Thomas with the jam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Newman, the pass to Thomas. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Can't hit from 12.
Oh, wow. This close, you got to finish strong. Like, you can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Memphis shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And he's good on the second. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Now Brooks. He's got 9. Thomas passes to Rogers. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. It's Brooks on the wing. Outside Williams. Pass to Rogers. Second chance shot. The shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outside Thomas. Pass to Newman. Passes it to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. There's Thomas with the 3. And again, Memphis no good. And so Jordan will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Brooks finds Jordan. Thomas with it. There's the pass to Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for it. The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far. But Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
Leonard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Adams comes in for Thomas. And both free throws good for Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Here's Newman. From 13, and it's Lynn with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Pass to Bailey. Going inside. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Grizzlies shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Pass to Adams. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. And the shot goes in.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Jennings passes to Blue. Now Brooks. Here's the screen. Puts it up from 12. Green for 2 points. Brooks has got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Right side Leonard with the fadeaway. The Thunder pull it in.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Jennings. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The drive by Brooks. That one no good. Adams, some nice D. They get it again. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Both teams deciding to change it up. They throw good, Adams. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
The feed now to Leonard. Drops in the layup for two.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Over to the wing. Pass to Bailey. Lynn, a screen on Lee. Here's Bailey. Off target with his three. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Adams, the pass to Lee. 55 seconds left in the first half. Leonard against Land. Leonard dishes to Lee. Lets it go from deep. Thunder with the rebound. Outside Jennings. To the paint. For three. It's hauled in by Adams. Memphis has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lee with the ball. And it's Lynn picking him up. And that one, good. Now just a 4-point Thunder lead.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Renfro. Diving in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
This is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Thunder. They lead by 4. Gonna step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. At the guard spots, we'll see Morant and Brooks. And it's Adams in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's Newman. Lays it up off the glass. Newman's got the first bucket of the third here for Memphis.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
Thomas kicks to Brooks. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Newman. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He set some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks a lot, guys. Josh Giddey has been attracting admirers, including LeBron James. King said he's really, really good. He has a great pace about the game. Great vision. Josh is one of those kids who can definitely see the game a lot quicker than most guys out on the floor. And he's showing it. Just been playing beautiful basketball. Kevin, that's high praise.
It is both amazing passes. David, thank you. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. With the teardrop, gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The lead is 2. And it's blocked. And they get it back. The pass to Rogers. 6 on the shot clock. Thomas sets a screen for Brooks. That shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Outside Thomas. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Leonard. Pass to Newman. Here's Adams. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. To the middle. Williams finds Thomas. And here is Brooks. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
Anytime you get a look that good, oh, it's a great trick.
Here's Newman to the inside. And that one drops for him. Thomas got 7.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the ball.
Brooks with a screen on Thomas. Williams passes to Thomas. He dishes it to Brooks. Back to Thomas. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Rogers can't make the basket. For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Pass to Newman for the tie. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Line for your Grizzlies. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Thomas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Thunder have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Memphis trailing here. Here's Newman. The Grizzlies with another miss. Well, Thunder have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Adams against Brooks. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Newman. 11 points in the game. Thomas with the steal. To the paint. It's blocked. And here comes Thomas making a fast break. Adams' shot is off.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for Memphis. 4-point game. Passes it to Adams. Here's Newman. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Thomas with the block. Rogers passes to Williams. Dishes to Thomas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Bailey's checked in for the Thunder. He hits the second from the line. The Grizzlies trail by 5. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The 3 from Thomas. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thomas, a screen on Thomas. It's Thomas, high post. Pocket 6. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Thomas. Leonard with a screen on Williams. Thomas with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Rogers against Thomas. Thomas passes to Bailey. For Oklahoma City, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line. 9 of 12 so far. The first one falls. He's off on the second. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now here's Lee. They could use a bucket. Kept alive. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Out to the right wing. Leonard sets a screen for Adams. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Outside Williams. There's the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lets it go from 11. Jennings with the rebound.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
On the wing, Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Blue passes to Bailey. The Thunder with another miss.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And there's the pass to Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And the first one drops. Thomas checked in for Memphis. Both good from the line that time. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The lead is 2.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right side Thomas. Almost, but it rolls out.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Thomas kicks to Lee. Pass to Leonard. Shoots over Jennings. Leonard, no luck. Oklahoma City's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. They need this one. Here's Thomas. Williams outside. Can't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. The dish to Lee. 6 to shoot. Leonard with a screen on Thomas. And it's Leonard with the jam.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Offside Thomas. Pass to Rogers. Leonard against Wayne. From deep. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Grizzlies shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Thomas against Jennings. There's a good screen. Thomas's shot is off. The Thunder shooting just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Thomas kicks to Williams. Jennings sets the screen for Williams. Back to Thomas. Over Adams. And the last shot of the buzzer doesn't go in for him. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Jordan. He's out there with Rogers, and it's Brooks in at the point guard position. Banked in off the glass. Brooks has got 21 in the game.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation, when he looks to take over.
Kicks it to Thomas. Makes it off the glass. Thomas got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Lynn dishes to Brooks. And Lee pulls it down. And so here's Memphis. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside Thomas. There's the screen. Shoots over Jennings to take the lead. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
No question, it's a big impact play. Credit to him for working hard to find that opportunity.
Newman's checked in for Thomas. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Jennings passes to Lynn. Here's Brooks. Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Rob. Pass to Lee. There's the pick. Down low. Nice D from Brooks. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside, Lynn. He kicks it to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Over Lee. Brooks misses. Memphis leading. And the pass to Newman. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Thunder shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Pass to Lynn. Here's Brooks, covered by Lee. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Lynn kicks to Brooks. Over Lee. Brooks misses. Memphis leading by 3. Here's Newman. Inside. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here is Rogers. Brooks with no one around. That misses, had a chance to tie it there. Here's Newman. Brooks covering. Here's Newman. The Grizzlies making a change here. Leonard's checked in. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in. Launches a three. And another miss by Memphis. Thunder trailing by 3. Pass to Brooks. Outside, Lynn. 6 on the shot clock. Rogers passes to Jordan. Shoots over Leonard. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Lee with the ball. Leonard with the screen on Williams. Here's Lee, and it's blocked by Jordan. To the middle. Lynn dishes to Brooks. Shoots from the right block. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. And now it's up to 25 points for Brooks. Here's Newman. Leonard with the screen on Brooks. Newman, the pass to Leonard. Yes, that goes in.
Sometimes the pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Thomas is checked in.
At the line for Memphis. 1 shot.
Thunder trailing by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot will not fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Newman. Over Brooks. Thomas checked in for Lee.
Coming onto the floor for the Grizzlies, Thomas.
Now Brooks tries the spin move. Shoots from the elbow. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. And Adams kicks to Thomas. Leonard with the screen on Williams. Here's Thomas. And it's Leonard with the jam.
He could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Dagnall was telling his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Thomas finds Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Jordan inside. Leonard's there. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. A floater. Brooks misses. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And he makes that one. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
He dishes it to Jordan. Passes to Rogers. Brooks outside. Takes the three. Brooks can't get that one to fall.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Thunder trailing by 8. Rogers passes to Brooks. A floater. It's hauled in by Newman. Newman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Thomas with the block. Brooks feeling it out a bit. The pass to Rogers. Williams with the ball. Pass to Rogers. Puts up a 3. The shot that time not on target. And here's Thomas who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Kicks it out to Leonard. Latrey. Thunder with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Thomas. They get it. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
At the line for Memphis. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's what's your take?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Williams finds Jordan. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep, Brooks. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
At the line for your Grizzlies. Thomas.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
There's Thomas at the 3. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
Hey, everybody, that's execution off an inbounds play.
$15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Obviously upset to have to take a seat here, but at this point, I don't think it'll have an impact. The game's probably out of reach anyway.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Calm and cool, and his free throw put a bow on this one. Nice way to finish the game.
Lets it go with a 3. Rogers can't make the basket, and he commits the intentional foul.
His third personal foul. At the line for Memphis.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Jordan way outside. Can't get it to fall. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja.
Thank you, David. Great interview.